Good morning. Happy Sabbath. How are you guys doing? Well, last summer in July, my daughter picked me a beautiful bouquet of wildflowers for the 4th of July. And I love that it basically had some red and some white and some blue in it. And there were scarlet trumpet flowers and yarrow and lupin and something that kind of looked like a daisy, maybe a little aster. Well, I liked it so much that I didn't want to toss it, even after the blooms started to wilt and dry out. They were still pretty to me. But after a few days, I knew it was time to toss this bouquet. A sprinkle of dead leaves and petals had started to fall onto the tabletop where it was sitting. But as I looked at this little pile of leaves and petals, it started to move. I was like, what? Looked around, the window wasn't open, and we were inside. What's going on? So I decided to look a little closer. Guess what I saw? Good guess. It was a caterpillar. I thought, what? How could that be? And I looked even closer, and I got excited, and I called the kids to come take a look. Here's a closer picture of it. Can you see it? Are you sure? It is right there. Right there. Now here is a video I took. And I'm zooming in on it. If you look right there, do you see its little feet and its head right there? Oh, I wasn't very good at... There we go. Now we got it clearly. Wow, I was fascinated. I thought, what in the world? What is this? I'd never seen anything like it, and so I decided to take a search on the internet to find out more about this interesting caterpillar, and I discovered that it was called a camouflage looper worm. Now, camouflage loopers are tiny inchworms that decorate themselves by gluing bits of plant and flower to its back to disguise themselves while they're eating from the same flower or plant. And they do this so well that they end up looking like an extension of the flower. So what kind of flower was this caterpillar eating? You want to take a guess? Little white. Yes, yarrow. Someone said yarrow. It was eating from the yarrow that was in that bouquet. Now here is a picture of one. Oh, there it is by itself. Sorry, one more picture. Here's one on a sunflower. Now the photographer wanted to take the flower and the caterpillar with him, I think, to take some more pictures. So he picked the flower and put it in a jar of water with a paper towel over the jar so in case the caterpillar fell, it wouldn't drown in the water. Well, let's see. Okay, there we go. So that's how he set it up, and the caterpillar's somewhere in there. Well, the next morning, he looked around for it, and he didn't find it at first, but he looked closer, and he found it, and he found that it had gone from this to this. What does it have on it now? The paper towel. It changed costumes. The caterpillar had ripped up some of the paper towel and stuck pieces of the paper towel to its back. It was taking advantage of its surroundings and blending in with what was there. Isn't that amazing? What an amazing creature. Wow. Do you know that there is someone that we should put on, just like the caterpillar puts on something? Who do you think that is? It's Jesus. In Romans 14:13, the Bible even tells us that we need to do this. It says, "Put ye on the Lord Jesus Christ." Isn't that neat? And even more wonderful, Jesus provides what it is that we need to put on. And Isaiah 61:10 says, "I will greatly rejoice in the Lord. My soul shall be joyful in my God, for he hath clothed me with the garments of salvation. He hath covered me with a robe of righteousness. Isn't that wonderful? So let's be surrounded by Jesus and let him cover us with salvation, with righteousness, with his love, with his character, so that when our family and friends see us and look for us, they find Jesus. All right, you can go back to your seats now.